Hi friends, welcome back in channel SciTech. In today's video to the CPU throttling test 3 times continuously in the Realme GT versus iQOO 7 device. So this is going to be really very interesting friends, because this is my first time doing this kind of intense kind of CPU throttling test in my entire channel. Yes, till now I never did the CPU throttling test 3 times continuously. I did do the another benchmark test continuously in both phones, and as you can see, these are the previous results which I got. Make sure to check that video in case if you want to know more details. But let's see, with this CPU throttling 3 times, which phone will be having what kind of stability. And this is going to put a lot of pressure on the CPU and the GPU friends, and this will definitely increase the temperatures as well during the process of demonstration. And both phones are right now charged at 100%. Yes, completely fill to 100%, as you can see exactly. That's kind of good to start both phones with the full brightness, full battery. And right now I did clear everything from the background as a RAM management. As you can see, everything is completely clean, and I'm trying to use the extended range capabilities in case if you want to know about that. And even in the iQOO 7 as well, I'm trying to use the extended range capabilities as well. As you can see friends, that's perfect. So everything is pretty clean, and brightness is set to 50% brightness, and same kind of brightness in the Realme GT as well. So both are 50% brightness right now, completely set, and without using any high performance mode and nothing at all, no ultra game mode utilization during this process of demonstration. Let's see, without using anything, how much the CPU throttling we can actually expect continuously. Same 100 threads, 15 minutes, everything is completely same. As you can see, perfect. Let's start the test without wasting any time. 1 2 3, get set go. And let's check the temperatures right now. It's of 31.4 degrees and 30.8 degrees. As you can see clearly, not bad. 30.8 and 31.6 degrees. And during this process of demonstration, I'll try to write a few things. So first, I'll try to write down the battery percentage, how much it got decreased, and what is the highest temperature we did see in that kind of particular test, and what is the score, how much it got. That's what I'm going to exactly write down. Even how much the CPU throttle as well. These are the things we'll try to exactly see. What is the maximum number of score? So the main thing, I'll try to focus on the stability. So which processor, Snapdragon 870 or Snapdragon 888, which processor will be having more stable performance? That is what my main motive of making this video side by side. So again, I'll be back after some time. Let's check friends what's gonna happen, and this test will continuously go on, keep on running for about 45 minutes of time, because 45 minutes of time I need to do continuously the test. So make sure you hit that subscribe and do support me in case if you want to see this kind of videos in the future as well. So again, I'll be back after some time just to check the temperatures in both devices. So right now, as you can see friends, we are getting close to exactly 15 minutes as well at this moment. Temperature in the Realme GT is about 40 degrees and iQOO 7 is about 31.4 degrees. As you can see, both phones are at kind of same temperatures at this moment exactly, as you can see here. And the battery percentage, 96% and 93%. Huge decrease in the iQOO 7 device, as you can see clearly. So we got the score readings as well, as you can see friends exactly. Let me take the screenshot in both phones. Later I can actually compare again, comparing test 1 versus test 2, similarly like that. That is the reason I thought of making this kind of review. So let me need to write down the battery readings and everything. So let me need to start the test again friends. In both phones I started the test, as you can see clearly. So I started the test when the temperature is very high in both phones. Right now 38 degrees and 37 degrees, as you can see, it's kind of very high temperatures. And let me try to show you the readings, what is happening. So first thing, let's check the battery drop to 96 and 93, and next temperature increased to 40 and 39 degrees temperatures. And next, the highest score recorded in the iQOO 7 device, 3,29,000 versus 3,22,000, the highest score. And next is regarding the CPU throttling. CPU throttle, as you can see, 94. So 78 throttle in the Realme GT and 94 CPU throttle in the iQOO 7 device. So in terms of the stability, slightly better the iQOO 7 device. You can clearly see 94% we got CPU throttling and 78% in the Realme GT device. But let's see friends what will happen this time, because before we did start the CPU throttling when the temperature is very low. It's kind of 31 degrees, somewhere around that. But right now we started the CPU throttling test when the temperatures are really high. So this is going to be something different than usual. So let's see what happens now. 40 degrees it's trying to reach, and 38.8 degrees it's reaching. As you can see friends, not bad. So let's see, again I'll be back after some time, then we can actually discuss in more detail between both phones. So right now, as you can see friends, this is the second time doing the CPU throttling test between both phones, and we are getting close to the results, and the temperature is of close to 40.8 degrees and 40.2 degrees. As you can see at this moment, both phones were close to 40 degrees at this point. Exactly. And the backside is also 40.4 degrees. So both are completely 40 degrees friends, and second time also the CPU throttling results are completely out. Let me take the screenshot between both phones. I took the screenshot and you can see the battery decreased up to 88% and 84%, as you can see clearly, and CPU total to 89%, 93%. So right now let me need to start the CPU throttling test in both phones. Yes, both phones again started with the CPU throttling, so the phones will be going on, and these are the readings friends for the second time of testing. Second time you can see, first let's talk about the battery percentage, 88% and 84% in the iQOO 7 device. Next, regarding the temperatures, both are same. Yes, both phones are completely same regarding the temperatures. Exactly, there's nothing much difference regarding the temperatures happened at this moment, and we got to confirmation about the temperatures and the battery. Next, regarding the score also slightly decreased little bit. 3,29,000 used to be the highest, and now it is the highest is 3,27,000, and 3,22,000 and 3,17,000, slightly decreased. But the CPU throttling has been happened to 89% in the Realme GT. It was able to maintain 89 as well. It's more than the before, as you can see exactly. And iQOO 7 device decreased from 94 to 93, the CPU throttling. As you can see friends, exact difference what is happening between both phones. So these are the results for the second time of CPU throttling test between both phones. So this is going to be really very interesting friends, because I did not expect this kind of thing. I thought that Realme GT might be increasing higher temperatures, but it's not increasing. And even the iQOO 7 also coming close to in terms of the temperatures between both phones. But don't worry, we'll try to compare regarding the graph after the complete test videos. So then we'll be discussed individually. So then we can focus more about the graph and everything. But right now I'm trying to do the continuous testing, because if I stop for a minute, the temperature will cool down. So which I don't want to happen, because I want to see in higher temperatures which phone will be able to sustain this kind of stability. That is what my main point of testing. So again, I'll be back after some time. So right now, as you can see friends, we're getting close to third time ending of the CPU throttling test between both phones right now, continuously for three times friends. So this is CPU throttling. This is going to be really very heavy test between both phones, but still the temperature did not increase higher in the Realme GT. It was about 41 degrees. On the backside 39.8 degrees, on the backside as you can see exactly 41 degrees total highest reached in the Realme GT, and in the iQOO 7 device it reached only 40 degrees. As you can see, even the iQOO 7 also increased high temperatures. Backside it went up to 40.8 degrees on the backside. But the Realme GT was having the low temperature in the backside when compared with the iQOO 7 device. As you can see clearly, low temperatures. You can clearly see the difference, how it is. 41 and 40. So these are the final readings friends which we got between both phones CPU throttling. Let me try to take the screenshot between both phones, and I'll try to compare right now. And let me try to write down the readings as well. And finally friends, let's check the battery percentage, which phone has got what type of battery percentage. So 77% and 76%, as you can see clearly. So both phones are having the similar kind of battery dropping in both phones, nothing much major difference. So these two things are confirmed. One is the battery and the temperatures very close to each other. But the Realme GT has got slightly more temperatures, 1 degree more than the iQOO 7 device, and slightly higher battery, 1% more than the iQOO 7 device, exactly 1. As you can see friends, same as it is. So next thing we need to confirm about the CPU throttling, what is happening in the CPU throttling. Let me need to go to the graph and show you side by side which I have taken the screenshot, and this is a screenshot which I have taken, and even screenshot, yes. So this is a test one which I have taken friends, and this goes 3, 2, 1. This is the first test. Let's see what happens with the first test. So CPU total up to 94% in the first test, and you can see the graph how it is. In 3 times the graph looks really good in the iQOO 7 device. As you can see exactly the graph which looks really good in the iQOO 7, 3 times the graph. That's the one thing. And the CPU total up to first time 78% and 94%. As you can see CPU throttling, and average is 2,91,000 and average is 3,18,000. Minimum score you can see how it is. If you want, you can pause the video and you can take the readings as well, note down. So the average of the iQOO 7 is equal to maximum of the Realme GT sometimes. No CPU throttling detected. This is the third test. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video. This is a quick comparison between both phones in terms of the CPU throttling, continuously doing for 3 times of CPU throttling. So both phones did not get affected anyways at all in terms of the performance and stability. It was able to maintain. So correct is close to 90% stability in terms of the Realme GT device. But iQOO 7 did have the slightly higher advantage in terms of maintaining more stability and having less temperatures than the Realme GT smartphone. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.